Tomorrow, November the 18th, we face Curaçao at the office, at home, in a match that will decide who will earn automatic qualification to the next edition of the World Cup. In this video, I'll be going through how Curaçao plays and what we can do to ensure that we secure all 3 points. Now, the reality is, while I'll be going through all that, it's all down to who wants it more. The boys need to go out, show the passion, show the heart, show the grit, and ensure they collect all 3 points tomorrow. There is no other option. This is history, and we need to be there to support the boys in our yellow and ensure that we gear them on to bring it home. Welcome to Sports Jam Media. Remember to like, share, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. We are on to our target of 1,000 subs, and each one counts. It's a free way to support the channel. Go ahead and subscribe now. With that being said, this is my pre-match analysis to Jamaica versus Curaçao at the National Stadium this Tuesday, November the 18th. Ensure you are there. Jamaica comes to this match in second place in Group B on 10 points, while Curaçao sit in first on 11 points. What that means is the only way Jamaica can earn automatic qualification to the World Cup is with a win, collecting all 3 points. Curaçao, they only need a draw. Of course, we can expect that they should come into this game trying to win, of course. If either Jamaica or Curaçao were to fail to meet their goal, what that means is that they will have to earn qualifications the hard way through the intercontinental playoffs. And we might come across teams like Nigeria, DR Congo, perhaps even Iraq, and all these teams, they sit above us in the world ranking. So this is truly the hard way. In the last 5 games, Curaçao have won 3 and drawn 2, both games against Trinidad, while Jamaica, we have won 3, drew 1, and of course our loss against Curaçao, which was our last head-to-head. We lost 2-0 in Curaçao. Jamaica, however, we did play the better football. We were able to outpossess them. We outshot them, and all in all, it was just a better performance. That can be seen in their goalkeeper was in fact their man of the match. That in itself tells a whole tale. In the last game, however, they were missing their best player, which was Taif Chung, and we can expect him to be out from this game as well. What we're hoping is more dominance from the Jamaica national team. However, we just need to ensure that we finish our chances well. Now, with that being said, how do they play? Their coach, Dick Advocat, will be out due to a personal concern. And while we know he won't be there pitchside on match day, we can expect his involvement pre-match in training, team selection, and of course, general match day tactic. This will be a pro or possibly a con for the Jamaica Reggae Boyz. The con being, while we don't know the reasons for him missing out, I'm sure the players do, and they could use it as an additional stream of motivation. We saw in the last game they would have demolished Bermuda 7-0. This doesn't take away the fact that they are definitely a defense-first unit. They defend as a team, and everyone in the squad has the responsibility of defending. They press as a unit, and typically when they try to win the ball, they avoid one-on-one duels. They try to win the ball as a team. Now, of course, this doesn't take away from the quality of their goalkeeper, Eloy Room. He is a MLS winner and, of course, a certified great keeper. They aim to, just like any other Dutch team, try to pass out from the back. The difference being they do not try to keep position for the sake of position. They try to string vertical passes through the midfield as quickly as possible, especially when counter-attacking. Think of Jamaica or FIFA, for example. When a lot of persons are trying to counterattack, they try to use that lob through ball to bypass midfield. That is not Curacao. That's more so Jamaica. Curacao, when they win the ball, they try to spear the ball literally through the midfield because that is where their quality lies. A lot of their players have the ability to play several positions, and when they're springing their counters, their aim is to overload the weak areas of the opposition. So again, think of FIFA for those who play that. A lot of persons, when they're counterattacking, they will literally call players forward, send players to run forward. That is the Curacao team. They try to attack in numbers, creating more passing options, and of course, if they can get it out to the wingers as quickly as possible to get across in, or if they can literally pass it into the goal. Now, with that being said, their quality, as stated before, is in their midfield. Their two best players currently are the Bakuna brothers. The captain, Leandro Bakuna, is the steal in the midfield. We can look to see him win as many tackles as possible and spring the ball as quickly through the lines. His brother, however, Jorginho, is the creative spark. He is the linchpin to their attack. We can expect him to try to get the ball on the half turn, try to look for wingers, try to get the ball through to their striker. He really is their main source of attack. If we can shut him down, it becomes really, really hard for them to create opportunities. It will be a difficult task, but that, of course, is what I would highly suggest. Now, he can play many positions, and because of this, we can see him either lined up as a striker, as a false nine, a cam, or in the literal central midfield position. Now, he is also great at set pieces. He at times takes penalties, corners, free kicks. He is a jack of all trades. And we saw his quality in their last game as well, where I believe he would have scored 2 goals. Now, how do we line up? How do we beat them? Let's play players that have been here, that don't need time to acclimatize, that don't need time to adjust and feel out the game, that know their teammates and know them well. As much as I rate the ball at Liam Bailey, please, coach, just please, no start him. Him can come on and make an impact too. Please, coach. Me no want to see Ian Frey in the starting team. Me no want to see the Lord God, Rico Henry in the starting team. Them can come on and make. I'm sure they will impact the game and impact the game well. But me just want my starters for the players that have been here, that know what to expect. Please, coach, play players in their rightful position or as close to it as possible, and we should be able to see out this match. Now, for my starting lineup, I have Andre Blake in goal. That is pretty straightforward. I have Dexter Lembekise in the right back, Greg Lay in the left back, and due to the absence of King, I have Ethan Pinnock and Damian Lowe. Simple, straightforward. Nobody, no strangers to the defense. Everybody know each other and know each other well. No put no man where I forget to know them teammates. I beg you, especially the defense coach. No surprises. I beg, like literally I beg, brother. None. Me not want to see none. In the midfield, mind you, it was a challenge. And honestly, I'm not particularly fond of my selection here. And please go into the comment section and let me know what midfield you would have selected, because I'm not gonna lie, it's a struggle. Now, I have Hayden in the CDM. That is pretty straightforward. The players ahead of him, that is a challenge. Now, Russell for me is a great selection. In the last game, we saw where he was able to win quite a few tackles up high because he's just physically dominant over the Curacao players. And I'm hoping to see him start, and I'm hoping to get involved into the game, because if he wants to, them can't take the ball off of him. We saw it in the last game, and as much as we lost, we were the better team. We kept possession so well. Now, even though as well we saw Bobby Reed have a quiet game in the last in the Curaçao match, he was playing pretty deep and he was keeping the ball well enough. Not particularly great, but well enough, especially for the task ahead. I've selected this very similar team to what played in the Curaçao match. The big difference here is the Hayden instead of Ian Frey in midfield. I'm hoping that that should be enough to see us over the line. But please go into the comment section and let me know what you would have done different. I'm sure some persons would have preferred to see Demarai Gray in 10, or maybe Liam Bailey in 10, maybe even Karim Dixon in 10. But this is what I have selected. Now, to me, it's either here or there for me because I just don't have much faith in the midfield overall. The match winners for me are in the forward line. That is where I can see us winning this game. And I've selected a front three with the most chemistry possible. And honestly, it's a front three of some of my favorite players, right? Me need to see Bowser up front. Me need to see Shamar Nicholson in on the striker position. Especially because they're missing their best defender, me know say them can't hold the general. Cephas are gonna cause them problem. Dixon are gonna cause them problem. That front three are gonna get the crowd going. And I don't want to see. I want to see the stadium rocking people. You see with that front three, we're gonna get goals, we're gonna get chances created, and we know. So we're gonna back them. That me I look for. This are my front three, and this are my match winners. With this front three, we're going. And this more I see. We do this, we're winning. Simple as that. Now, as it relates to the tactic itself, as I stated earlier, the Curacao team, they seek to counter-attack based on where they won the ball. So basically, based on where they win the ball, they have triggers to send people running, send people flying. Then, of course, create overloads in certain areas. Now, of course, if you're creating overloads in one area, what it does, it leaves you vulnerable in key moments. And we need to take advantage of those moments, spring our own attacks with our pace, and of course, provide the finishing touch. The key difference between this match and last match, all I need is better quality finishing. With better quality finishing, we would have won the last match. Now, if you realize, typically in my video, I would have circled a lot more players and go into more detail of who will be the deciding factor for the Reggae Boyz. But the truth is, we will be the match winners for this match. We, the crowd, are going to win the match. Even if the coach not did the right thing, we will shout from the crowd and tell him what to do. Because losing or drawing this match is not an option. We will be there in our yellow to ensure that we get the team over the line. We will be the match winners. All the way, one team, one dream. Jamaica, I got the World Cup. Me is not up for compromise. Me don't plan it out. Not played my thing. Not played my thing. Just not played my thing. Right now, World Cup 2026, here we come. This has been Sports Jam Media. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, and hit that subscribe button. See you at the National Stadium tomorrow. Bless up.